Jai Baba, everyone. Here we are again. Jai Baba, dearest. And I say, every time we just come to be amongst you and share Baba's love with you all. But, you know, I also think to myself, why do these people want to hear us over and over again? Dear Ramakrishna ji, he knows our stories inside out. We don't even need him as an interpreter. He'll tell you. And I know dear Gopi, he's the instigator. So all your fault, Gopi Baba. Anyway, here we are. And how to start? Well, I guess they're going to show the movie of Baba's.
So, as Mr. Ramakrishna just started, and I was talking to Funny, and we said, is that it will be better if today we share as this is our 50th anniversary this year. Wish we could invite all of you. Yeah. And wish we could all invite you all to MEHERABAD to celebrate with us, but it will be impossible because our Baba world, our Baba lovers all over the world are so many that I think we'll stick to Amar Tithi, 50th Amar Tithi, and we'll all get together that time. Anyway, just to share you this, our wedding day with you all, and you know, it's we'll in between explain what's happening, but before that we'll give it little background that how Baba brought us together and how this wedding happened. So Dara, you tell.
Well, so in 1964, December till March 1965, I'd come with my family from London for a visit with Baba at MEHERABAD. I was staying at my family home, Vilu Villa, but Baba would invite us to be with him, spend the day with him at MEHERABAD 2-3 times a week during that period. And one of the days while I was with Baba in Mandi Hall, Baba turned to me and says, Dara, don't worry, I've already chosen the right girl to be your wife. So I just said, thank you, Baba, and nothing more was said. The rest of the time I was there with him, he never once referred to who this girl might be. So after the time was over, I had to return to my life in England, and I just continued with my, by that time, I was 20 years old. I'd finished with my education and I was working in an engineering factory. So I went back to work and just carried on my normal life there. Till 3 years went by, when once again I finally heard from Baba concerning the right girl. So I get a cable from Baba.
I usually tell him Baba must have said a perfect girl, but he doesn't believe me.
So I get a cable from Baba. Now this is 1967, and it's something like September or October of that year, when I get a cable from Baba asking if I'm ready to get married. So of course I cable back to Baba saying, yes, Baba, anytime you want me to. And then the whole scene shifts to Amrit side. She gets now.
So most of you know, and I think there was earlier talk too, that I'm from Dehradun and I'm Shatrughan Kumar's daughter who was with Baba. He joined Baba in New Lifetime. So our life with Baba started from New Lifetime, and gradually father was invited umpteen times to spend time with Baba and all that. And Baba would ask about Kumar's family, Kumar's children, how's everything is happening. And somehow we children were always, of course, must have been mentioned to Baba. And Baba knew Kumar got daughters, and that's how maybe, and I believe it's with Mehera's help, Baba chose me to be Dara's wife one day. So to me, how it happened, I was only 17 when I received a letter from Baba, and very clear letter. Baba said, read this letter carefully. Do not take as my order. I'm just asking you, would you marry my nephew Dara? And then everything about Dara, how his education, his life, his living in England, and about his eyes too, because his eyes were already, he was losing his sight gradually, and and everything like. But as I said in top, Baba said, read this letter carefully. Do not take as my order. I'm just asking you. But even that time, 17-year-old in my time, 50 years ago, 17 years old wasn't young. We were considered mature ladies those days. And somehow, receiving Baba's letter first time in my life, I read the letter, and just there was no question of anything else, even thinking yes or no. So right away, the answer was yes. Even my mother said, Amrit, this boy, he's the caste and community wasn't problem because we were completely Baba people, but he lives in England. This means you have to go and live with him, and he's going blind. So that was her worry. But somehow my father and myself, both of us, talked to her, talked to the rest of the family. And I sent a telegram to Baba directly, yes, Baba, I would marry your nephew. Soon, for that, I call it a reward. I got the reward. Baba sent me telegram immediately back. Never communicated with Baba before, but right now it was communication. Of course, through Arage, through AD Senior, the communication has started. And I said, yes, Baba. So Baba sent telegram and said, I'm really very happy with you, and come to Ashram MEHERABAD and be there with us all, while Dara was still in England. So, and then I came to MEHERABAD, and there Baba personally, even though he dropped his body a few months later after that, this was around September, October, he took part in every detail, how many guests, how many days, what food, and everything, Baba. So here is the film now. We'll show you all, share with you all how we got married, how Baba brought us together. Yes, sir.
Our interrupter is sitting idly there.
No, he was.
Okay.
Okay, should we start the film? Okay, yeah. This is actually 22nd of December, which is Mehera's birthday. And to tell you again and again, even though we were getting engaged, but Mehera's birthday was the most special day, most celebrated by Baba, even though here, I like that. Baba's holding my face there. Okay. We're garlanding Baba, and then Baba asked to garland each other. And then Baba gave us we garlanded each other, and Baba gave us the ring, which we put on each other's fingers and gave Baba embrace. And then after that, there was this Navjot of 4 children. Yes.
బాబా సమక్షంలో మెహరా బర్త్డే రోజున వారి ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ జరిగింది. బాబా ముందు పూలదండలు మార్చుకొని రింగ్స్ కూడా మార్చుకున్నారు. బాబా స్వయంగా తన సమక్షంలో జరిపించినది అక్కడ మీరు చూస్తున్నారు.
Yeah. And same Mehera's birthday, Baba performed this thread ceremony, very simple way, giving children Sadra and Kasti, and that was the Navjot. No ceremony, no ritual.
Turned
just
out
simple
well.
like
so
that.
The umbrella was bobbing
and
back
then there was
and
a
forth
birthday
part of the
party,
time to protect
Mehera's
him
birthday
because it was a
party, we
hot
were all.
day.
And when you
Part
see
of the
Dara and
time,
myself, that's the
to
first
be
time we saw
pushed
each
out,
other
to
too.
the side so Don could get a better
అయితే
picture of
అదే
what was
ఆ
going on.
ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ అప్పుడే ఇద్దరు ఒకరొకరిని చూసుకున్నారట. బాబా సాక్షాత్తు భగవంతుడై ఉండి ఆమెకు ఉత్తరం రాసి, నేను ఉత్తరం రాస్తున్నాను, నా తమ్ముని కొడుకును పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటావా అని ఒత్తిడి లేదు, నువ్వు నేను అడిగానని చెప్పొద్దు, నీ సొంతగా నీకు ఇష్టం అవునా కాదా అనేది స్వతంత్రంగా చెప్పమని రాశారు ఆమె. ఆయన ఫోర్స్ చేయలేదు.
You'll recognize most of the faces. Just Dolly passed by, and that Mansari was there. There's of course Erich and Bhauji standing next to Baba. There's the other part of the other Chanji family is passing by.
This was one of the old original
all these little kids must be from Mysteries and the other Chanjis and all
worked
that.
for Baba and the Mandali for many, many years.
Yeah, that's a Rustam
So
Sorab
Baba went
from
inside
back. We were all
and
very
stayed
young.
quietly with her
Once
for
for a
some
time.
minutes and then came back out again.
There's
And here we are.
Nariman
At
Dada Chanji
Marathon.
was there.
Baba
There's
walking in
another
Mara's
brother.
garden.
All the there's mystery brothers were there. There's Narawala, that's my brother Samarth and my nephew. That's my father
Baba
passing
always
by.
wanted to be sure that I took
And
back
there's Elchas
various different films showing
in black suit.
the relative
Elcha,
ease with which
who
he
always
was
used to tell
walking.
Baba jokes and all
But of course,
that.
by this
He
time
was
it
always
was the neck
present
that
in
was
all the
beginning to
Baba
give him
occasions.
this real trouble, this real pain. 12 coats.
Even though
always
Baba's
called
physical
beginner
condition
must.
wasn't that
He wore
good that
12
time,
coats
but
and
he
maybe
was so
one pair
alert,
of
so his
trousers or
eyesight, and
shorts.
even distance
But,
person is standing,
not too
Baba would
evident.
call
But
that
always
person,
these old ragged 12
ask him,
coats, summer
how's
and
you
winter.
doing, how's your
And he would
family
stop
doing,
by every once in a
and
while
don't
give
stand in
Baba a
sun.
cheerful little dance.
Here's beautiful
I don't
Mehera,
think he
Meheru
could
and
have
all the
gotten into
ladies
the
monthly
Ziegfeld Folly. He
around
worked for
her.
Baba and the
She
mom
looked
could
so
have gotten into
pretty.
the Ziegfeld. Baba walking in Mara's
And she
garden.
took full part in helping me to be a bride for that day. That's Dara's
Baba
family
always
there.
wanted
Dara's
to be
sister
sure
Shireen,
that I
Dara's
took
mother
back
Faini, and
various
some
different
friends.
films
Of
showing
course, Vilu
the
there,
relative
Naja,
ease
Meheru,
with which he was walking.
Katie.
But Baba's coming out of Mandali Hall, back various different films showing Baba always loved
Baba
to
had
see him
invited
and
almost
smiled and
200
clapped his hands.
Baba
and they had a
lovers
good time
for
with each
engagement
other.
and wedding.
Baba's coming out of Mandali Hall. Very often he would hold Francis's arm to steady him a bit.
That's my mother sitting next to me. And Baba had asked some ladies to sing
And as
Baba
I
Bhajan,
met-
Aju Kotwal, Kokila,
very often liked to walk through
Mrs.
Mary's garden,
Bhaskar,
out a little side passage
Kutum
and out through the
Shastri's
front gate
daughter-in-law.
and to the
This is my
sentry
family
shack.
sitting there from here.
And so that would be one of
And
his
men
favorite
were
itineraries.
in
They were
distance
not quite
because
the
Mehera
strict
was still
seclusions.
not
That's Mommy's little dog,
was brought
Peter.
front of
I
men,
had my
but
little dog, Lucky,
that
also
day
a
and even
Cocker
year
Spaniel,
prior to that, Baba
almost
did
the same
introduce
age.
Mehera to the Mandi.
So there was a great
That's Naju
competition
Kotwa.
between Mani and Don by letter as to which Cocker Spaniel was most intelligent and people away, especially during seclusion time.
బాబాకు ఆరోగ్యం బాగా
And
లేకపోయినా
that is Baidu.
ప్రతి చిన్న విషయాన్ని అన్ని ఆయనే చూసుకొని ప్రతి ఆ సందర్భంగా ఎంతమందిని
I had
పిలవాలి
to sleep in the
ఏమేమి
room next to Baidu once and he really snored.
I love this one.
So Baba made him
Baba
go to a different room the next
అమృత్ని
night. So this is
That's
one of
my
the first
father,
pictures of
Elja,
brothers
and
you see.
Erich sang song for our engagement and Mehera's birthday. Yeah. I wasn't feeling well, so Baba was very concerned, not concerned about his own health, but my health, and asking me, how are you feeling, how are you doing, don't worry, I'm there, my nazar on you. So it was really, of course, beautiful.
Now this is Kekobad.
బాబా ఆరోగ్యం బాగలేకపోయినా ఆయన ఆరోగ్యం కాదు. అమృత నువ్వు ఎలా ఉన్నావు, ఆమె ఆరోగ్యం బాగలేదని ఆమెను అడుగుతూ ఆమెను ఓదార్స్తూ ఉన్నారనమాట.
It's over now and Baba's been taken back to his room. Yeah, and this is the second day. This is the wedding day back again. And this little girl from Coimbatore, she was asked to, a family girl, Sharoshi Rani's granddaughter, to do dance. And here Rustam Sarab and their friend Bejan singing Hole in the Bucket from Baba. And Baba was laughing, holding his face, and just watched us now. Then, yeah. He's gone. That part didn't come anyway. Yeah. The Kaka Baria felt very bad that he wasn't invited. So next day, Kaka Baria came to sing, and Baba joined him sing. Oh, yeah. This is the wedding cake. Yeah, just to tell you short while the film is coming up, that's a Shirdar Kelkar and his wife. After wedding first time, they came to visit Baba too, our chairman now. Yeah. Can we go back to Shirdar Kelkar? Yeah. Yeah. That's a Parvez, Shirdar's wife, kissing. And that's Shirdar. Look at how young he was once upon a time. Yeah. Yeah. Baba communicated with almost everyone, looking left, looking right, looking distance, and asking all sorts of. Here's the parties going on. Mrs. Narawala is there. Yeah. Just to tell you, the cake you saw, Baba gave us 2 icing roses from that cake and told us to eat one for our 25th wedding anniversary, which we did, and one he said for 50th, which we'll have at end of this year. We still have that icing rose with us. Yeah.
ఆ సందర్భంగా బాబా వారికి గులాబీ రేఖలు ఇచ్చి 25 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఒకటి, 50 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఒకటి, 25 సంవత్సరాలది ఒకటి వాళ్ళు తినేశారు బాబా ప్రసాదం ఆ గులాబీ రెక్క. ఇంకొకటి ఇప్పుడు 50 సంవత్సరాలైన సందర్భంగా
Sugar flowers. Yeah.
కేక్, అప్పుడు కేక్ తీపిచ్చిన దాని మీద ఉన్న ఫ్లవర్స్ లో ఐసీ అంటే ఇన్ని రోజులు ఉండవు కదా,
షుగర్,
అందుకని
షుగర్ ఫ్లవర్,
షుగర్ తో చేసినటువంటి గులాబీ రెక్కలు ఆ కేక్స్ మీద పెడతారు కదా డెకరేషన్ కి, అదే డెకరేషన్ కి పెట్టిన ఫ్లవర్స్, దాని రెక్కలు బాబా ఇచ్చారు. అవి ఫ్రిడ్జ్ లో పెట్టుకొని ఇంతవరకు కాపాడి 25 సంవత్సరాలకు ఒకటి తిన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ఇంకొకటి 50 సంవత్సరాలు జరిగిన సందర్భంగా దాని స్మృతులన్నీ ఈ రోజు చేసుకునే అవకాశం మీ అందరి ముందర కలిగింది అని కూడా ఆమె సంతోషపడుతున్నారు.
Yes. Okay, that's now as we said, we completed 50 years, and oh, by the way, that second rose has become somehow very brown and big and doesn't look very good. So I decided to give him the first bite. Yeah. Jai Baba, everyone. Jai Baba.
So that's it. Okay.
ఇప్పుడు 50 సంవత్సరాలు అయిన తర్వాత తినవలసిన రెండవ ఐస్ గులాబీ రేఖ ఏదైతే ఉందో షుగర్ తో చేసింది, దాని కలర్ మారిపోయిందట, బ్రౌన్ అయిపోయింది. అందుకని ముందు దారాకి ఇచ్చి తర్వాత నేను తింటాను అంటున్నారు ఆమె జోక్గా. సో
you've heard this over and over again, but I can share something new with you. In that movie, you saw my little sister Shireen. At that time, she was 11 years old, but the first visit we came together, the 64-65, she was 7 years old, and the occasion of the timing of that visit was that she was to have her notice ceremony, her thread ceremony, and my father, of course, wanted Baba's blessings, so Baba agreed, and we came for that. Now, while we were there, one of the days, Shireen, oh, okay, let me just backtrack. Recently, I was in Australia, and the reason I was there was that for the first time, the Australian Baba group had invited her for a gathering there, Sahavas. So she was the guest speaker, and she insisted that I should also go there. So for the very first time, we were both on stage sharing our Baba stories together. there were lots of stories that I hadn't heard before, because we never really discussed our time with Baba like that. And there were times, of course, when she would be with Baba by herself in Baba's room. And, the men weren't invited during that time. So one of the stories I heard, she said that, of course, when she had come as a 7-year-old, she told her school friends, oh, I'm going to India to see God. So they all got excited and said, listen, can you ask God this from me and that from me and so forth? So she said she came with a whole list of questions to ask Baba. Now, one of the questions that she did ask, of course, most of them was, couldn't possibly ask, like one of them said, could Baba give her a fairy wand, for instance, yeah? But this question she did ask because it made a lot of sense. So she asked Baba, there's the sky, there's the moon, there's the sun, there's the stars, and is there anything higher than that? And Baba says, yes, me. And then one of the things that she said that Baba asked her rather, shortly after we were due to leave, Baba asked me, Shireen, what will you do to please me? So Shireen said, Baba, love you, obey you. So Baba says, yes, but even more than that, what would really please me is if you remember me and be happy. So that's the message for us all. Jai Baba. Thank you.
షిరీను వారి అమ్మాయి అప్పుడు బాబా దగ్గరికి వచ్చినప్పుడు వాళ్ళతో చెప్పిందట, నేను దేవుణ్ణి చూడటానికి వెళ్తున్నాను అని. అలాగే వచ్చినప్పుడు చాలా ప్రశ్నలు జవాబులు బాబా ముందు చాలా స్వతంత్రంగా ఉండేది. బాబా ఆమె అన్ని చెప్తే ఆకాశము ఇవన్నీ అన్నిట్లో నేనే ఉన్నానన్నారు. తర్వాత బాబా అడిగారట, నువ్వు ఎలా చూస్తున్నావు నన్ను అంటే, నేను బాబా మిమ్మల్ని ప్రేమించే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాను, ప్రార్థన చేస్తాను అంటే, ఇంకా అంతకంటే ఎక్కువ అంటే అప్పుడు ఆమె ఏమి చెప్పలేకపోతే బాబా అన్నారట, రిమెంబర్ మీ అంటే బాబా మనకందరికి ఇచ్చిన ఆదేశం కూడా ఏమిటి, రిమెంబర్ మీ హోల్ హార్టెడ్లీ అండ్ కాన్స్టెంట్లీ. ఆ ప్రశ్న ఆ చిన్న పిల్ల కూడా బాబాను ఎన్నో ప్రశ్నలు అడిగి ఆఖరికి బాబా నుంచి ఆ ఆదేశం పొందిందనమాట. రిమెంబర్ మీ అంటే బాబాను ప్రార్థించటం కన్నా, ప్రేమించటం కన్నా ఎప్పుడు సర్వదా ఆయన్నే గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని మన మనస్సు నిండా ఆయన్నే నింపుకోవటం చాలా గొప్ప విషయం.